we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the...
The first competition of is Monster Jam JCB Racing. So each one of these competitors have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. 2 of them have received an automatic bye to the semifinals. Now the goal here is to be the last one standing, and if you walk away the winner, you earn the first 6 points of tonight's event. So everyone, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
We're going to kick things off here. Make some noise for our first competitor, Bari Musauer, Black Panther. And his opponent, let's hear it for Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Our staging lights are lit at the far end of our race lanes. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the starting line. 2 yellow lights means they're stationed, ready to go, and they'll be looking for the green light, waiting for the approach of the Amazing Spider-Man. Let's go racing!
Your winner, Bari Musauer, Black Panther.
Bari Musauer, Black Panther, goes up against one of the legends there, Charlie Pauken and the Amazing Spider-Man. It was a very close race there, but Black Panther advances on into your semi-final round. We're going to get ready here for our last head-to-head matchup here in round 1. In the left lane, let's hear it for Blake Granger, Megalodon. And his opponent there in the right lane. Give it up for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. The winner will see Chelsea Van Cleve driving Thor there in the semifinal round. Megalodon to the line first, waiting for JCB Digatron. Let's go green!
Your winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron advances on to your semifinal round. Take a look at the video board, your official JCB Racing bracket. The Amazing Spider-Man went up against Black Panther's Bari Musauer, who then won and moves on into your semifinal round to take on Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Megalodon went up against JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur. Brandon Arthur defeats Megalodon and moves on to see Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor, and that is your semifinal bracket set.
And it is officially time to jump into that semifinal round. The bracket has been set. Are you guys excited to see some more? Keep it going!
We've got our semifinal head-to-head matchup ready to go in the left lane for the first time here tonight. Make some noise for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And his opponent in the right lane there, we got Bari Musauer and Black Panther advancing on there to the semifinal round as we're gonna get set to go racing. Your winner is Black Panther. Bari He carries on some great momentum from last weekend in Birmingham, bringing it to Glasgow, Scotland here for our second weekend here with Monster Jam ramped up. And in just a little bit, we'll see who he'll be taking on in your JCB Racing final round. Keep in mind, the winner of this competition will receive their first 6 points of the night. They'll be able to set the tone for the rest of the field of competitors as well as get a little bit of bragging rights, getting that first 6 points there as well. Now we're going to talk a little bit really quickly about those racing lights at the far end of our race lanes. I'm going to let you know that the outside yellow lights, again, remind you that those are the lights that tell our drivers to fire their engines and to go to the starting line. When you see 2 yellow lights, that means our drivers are staged and ready to go there at the starting line, and then they'll be looking for the green light. Now, if you see all those lights go blank, that means they need to back up and restage themselves up to the starting line. So that is the staging lights there. Again, at the far end of each of our race lanes as well. Our USHRI safety officials there in the black and yellow, getting a new gray term pod set here for JCB Racing. And in just a moment, we will see who Barry Musauer and Black Panther will be taking on in your JCB Racing final round. Just a little background on both of our competitors coming up. JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur comes to you from an off-road racing background, and Chelsea Van Cleve, driver of Thor, actually has a drag racing background as well. She was showing off some of her drag racing cars yesterday there at dinner. So that is backgrounds on both of our racers getting ready to compete here tonight. Are you guys ready for some semifinal round? For the first time here tonight, or excuse me, there in the left lane, we've got JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur. And then for the first time here tonight in the right lane, we've got Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Winner will take on Black Panther's Barry Musauer. Your winner is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Let's go. This is your JCB Racing final round. Of course, all 6 trucks battled it out, and now we've got our last 2 ready to go head-to-head as we get set to crown our JCB Racing winner. Are you ready to meet your racing final contenders? In the left lane, he's your 2025 Fan Favorite Award winner. Make some noise for Barry Musauer, Black Panther. And in the right lane, his opponent, he's your 2025 Rising Star Award winner. Let's hear it for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. They're going to get ready. 6 points are on the line as they get ready to battle it out. Black Panther to the line first as we await the approach of JCB Digatron. Your winner is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. He is your JCB Racing winner as we kick things off here in Glasgow, where Monster Jam ramped up, collecting his first 6 points of the night. Make some noise for your JCB Racing winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Congratulations, Brandon, starting things off so strong here behind the wheel of that JCB Digatron. I know, last week we talked about just how slick the track was, but this has some texture to it. So did that help?
Yeah, obviously it helps us. We can drive and push a little bit harder, but you still got to mind your P's and Q's. It's still concrete, still got a little bit of that slick to us. And you know what? I'm just happy to take Barry down. I think he's got way too many racing wins here on this concrete ramped up stuff. So to be able to take him down was awesome. It was no easy feat to get here. We had, we got 6 of the best drivers out here. So getting a racing event championship, a JCB win is an awesome way to start off the event here this weekend. That's for sure.
And now coming up next, we have the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. So what are you going to do to keep this momentum going?
You know what? We're going to go out there and put our best 2 wheels down and our best 2 wheels up and try and make a walk all over this floor. But you never know what's going to happen. It's Monster Jam. It's 2 wheel skills. You never know what's going to happen. You can put it up on the front. We can put it up on the back. Sometimes it ends up on its side. You never know what's going to happen around here. So I can tell you what, Monster Jam fans, you're in for a treat. This is Monster Jam ramped up. We got 6 of the best drivers. Who's ready for some Monster Jam 2 wheel skills?
Give it up one more time, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Congratulations to JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur, who now leads in the chase for the BKT Overall Event Championship. You can see where we stand right now in the BKT event leaderboard. JCB Digatron currently sitting on top, followed by Black Panther with 5. Gravedigger and Thor both share 4 points apiece because they did go into the semifinal round, and because that they finished their first lap, Megalodon and the Amazing Spider-Man both will share 2 points apiece. That's where we stand right now in the BKT Overall Event Leaderboard. Coming up next, we've got our Monster Jam 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, and of course this will be your first opportunity to use JudgesZone.com. Drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their best tricks, and you, the fans, of course, will be letting us know what you think by helping us score at JudgesZone.com. You can scan that QR code right now before Christina lets you know how to use JudgesZone.com, and myself or Christina will let you know what you see out on the track, whether it's combinations, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycle, moonwalks, or maybe the most new inventive move that neither one of us have seen before. It might happen right here at Monster Jam Ramped Up, and the Monster Jam 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, that is coming up in just a moment. All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time to take a look at the video board for our Monster Jam Mini Racers Challenge. Now, this is where I need all of you to pick who you think is going to win the race. Will it be Zombie, JCB Digatron, or Sparkle Smash? Scream out who you think the winner is going to be. All right, we're going to count it down here from 3, 2, and 1, and they're going to go racing. On your mark. Get set, go! And JCB Digatron is out in the lead, followed by Sparkle Smash, and then Zombie taking around that corner. Still JCB Digatron in the lead. The second turn, though, cuts inside. It is Zombie. Zombie is in the lead right now, going into the third turn. Digatron Sparkle Smash now taking the inside. It is going to be close. Who's going to be the winner? JCB Digatron makes a noise if you pick JCB Digatron as your winner. Monster Jam fans, our next competition coming up is the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And of course, this is where you, the fans, are going to be using judgeszone.com to help us crown our winner for the very first time here tonight. And for more on that, let's throw it to Christina, who's standing by.
So remember, Monster Jam fans, you guys got all the power here. So just like Archie, take out those smartphones. All right, you're going to go to judgeszone.com. You can see the QR code up there on the video board. When you get there, you're going to type in the code GLA. Archie already has that code. There you go. You're going to have about 20 seconds at the end of each driver's run to make sure that you guys are scoring accurately and fairly. And at the end, we are going to crown a Two-Wheel Skills winner. So all that said and done, I got one question. Glasgow, are you guys ready for the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge?
We're going to get ready for our first competitor to hit the track. Let's make some noise for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Starts things off with the popper, sets it back down. One more attempt left.
Put your hands together for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Our first competitor out the gate in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, which means this is in fact your very first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. So remember, smartphones out, scan the QR code, GLA, click submit. Let us know what you guys thought. Remember, slide the BKT tire up or down.
That second attempt, Chelsea Van Cleve with the popper back into the moonwalk. So a great way to start things off here in the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Scores are locked. Your score for Thor is 7.010. Our next driver up, it is Charlie Bakken, the amazing Spider-Man. Popper moonwalk. Adjust himself there just a little bit when he started off with the popper there. Got some balance, moved it back up.
looking to swing his way to the top of the leaderboard. That was Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Remember, 20 seconds to slide the BKT tire up or down. Click submit and let us know what you guys thought of the legendary Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man.
That's right, he is legendary. 38 years here in Monster Jam, has driven a variety of Monster Jam trucks there as well. There he is. Show him some love, Charlie Pauken. Scores are locked. Your score to beat is Thor and Chelsea Van Cleve with a 7.010. Your score for the amazing Spider-Man is 7.593. That means we got a new leader. Our third driver up. It's Barry Musauer, Black Panther.
Let's hear it for Barry Musauer, Black Panther. Two solid attempts by one of our veteran competitors. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that run. Remember, you guys have all of the power here, so make your voices heard here at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
A couple popper combinations there for Barry Musauer and Black Panther, as we're going to get ready to see what your scores are here at judgeszone.com. Got 3 seconds left. Keep in mind that the score to beat the amazing Spider-Man, 7.593. Your scores are locked. Your score for the Black Panther is... You gave him a 7.364. Good enough. 4 seconds. So let's take a look at the leaderboard here, where we stand. We're halfway through our Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge. So the amazing Spider-Man, Charlie Pauken, throwing down some combinations there with a 7.593, followed by Black Panther's Barry Musauer, 7.364, and Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor with a 7.010. So pretty tight in the scoring here right now, but the amazing Spider-Man and Charlie Pauken is currently your leader. Our fourth driver getting ready to go up next. It is Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for the black and green wrecking machine, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. 20 seconds on the clock to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Remember, slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit.
A pretty cool second attempt there. It was the big sky wheelie, and then he kind of sits it back down and almost slapped it back up. So that was a kind of a nice little sky wheelie there for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Score to beat the Amazing Spider-Man, 7.593. As we await your scores here at judgeszone.com. Remember, as soon as you see those ribbon boards turn red, get those scores locked in. Scores are locked. Your score for Gravedigger is... We got a new leader, 8.468. So our new leader, Matt Cody, Gravedigger, and we are going to get set here for our next driver up. It is Brandon Arthur, JCB Tigatron. The popper moonwalk, a well-executed popper here for his first attempt. One more attempt remaining. Popper, nose wheelie, a brief pause for a stoppie back into the moonwalk. Walks it up. Put your hands together for JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur. Two great attempts here. JCB Digatron's Brandon Arthur, though, that second attempt throwing it down. Multiple combinations. We saw the popper, then we saw a brief pause, which is the stoppie, nose wheelie, back into a moonwalk. That's 4 combinations right there. Scoring is now open. Judgeszone.com. A few seconds left. Gravedigger's Matt Cody is your score to beat, 8.468. Now, that is the score to beat. If you thought that JCB Digatron was the better score, the better attempts, make sure you get those scores locked in. All right, your scores are in. Score for JCB Digatron is 8.863. We got a new leader, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Our final competitor is up next. It is Blake Granger, Megalodon. It'll be between Blake Granger and Megalodon or Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron. Popper attempt for Megalodon. reverse popper onto the wheelie bar. Makes the noise for Blake Granger, Megalodon. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. The second attempt, the reverse popper back into the wheelie. Tried to run it up the ramp there as well. The final competitor here of our Monster Jam 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. It will be between Megalodon and JCB Digatron. And it's up to you to decide here. A few more seconds left. We're going to crown a winner. And you will crown your first winner at judgeszone.com. Score to beat JCB Digatron, 8.863. Your score for Megalodon is 6.841, which means you're a winner of the Monster Jam 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Make some noise for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon, you're on fire right now. I know, listen, over the last couple of days, I know you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, but this has to be making you feel absolutely incredible right now. You are 2 for 2.
Yeah, you know, like you said, I've been fighting a little bit of a cold, but man, I don't know why. Sometimes when I'm under the weather, I seem to just drive really good, and it's working for me tonight. You know, I went out there and laid down my best 2-wheel skills, tried to do a little bit of combo on that pod, but unfortunately spun the tires a little bit and was just able to catch it. But I can tell you what, man, I got the jitters right now. I'm excited. There ain't no sickness in me left right now, I can tell you that.
Well, coming up next, it's time to get a little dizzy because we have Monster Jam Donuts. And I know this concrete floor is kind of made for those crazy revolutions. So what are you going to do to make yourself stand out amongst your other competitors?
You know, it's tough, man. Like you said, you can really get these donuts spinning on this concrete, and it's exciting. But I can tell you what, all you fans, you guys are amazing. You're in for a treat. Monster Jam donuts are such a unique thing, especially here at Monster Jam Ramped Up. Really get these trucks spinning. They're singing. We get to love it. We get out of the truck. We're dizzy. We're loving every minute of it. But right after that, we got Monster Jam Freestyles, everybody's favorite. So hang on to your seats, guys. We still got 2 more events left here tonight.
Well, Monster Jam fans, give it up for one more time. The winner of the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Competing in our best trick competition here in a little bit, but they're going to take to the sky in a couple practice ramp tests. We're going to welcome on in Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, Vivian Gantner, and Brody Nibbs. Make some noise for your freestyle motocross riders.
So, Glasgow, now that you've seen them take the track, I need to tell you the rules, all right? When it comes to FMX, the louder you scream, the higher they fly. Scream! These riders truly are the best in the world. They come from literally all over the world, joining us here in Glasgow. Dean Pate with the silly salmon. So much agility, lots of flexibility goes into all of these different tricks as these Monster Jam superstars and FMX riders are soaring through the air. So make sure that you guys have those smartphones out, because these are the Instagrammable moments that we talk about here at Monster Jam. A cliffhanger. Remember, if you guys aren't doing so already, follow us across all social media platforms with the seat grab, and make sure you're using the hashtag Monster Jam anytime that you guys are sharing your stories with us. We want to see your family, we want to see your friends, and we want to see the high-flying action of all of these amazing FMX superstars. We got a backflip! With the heel clicker. Unbelievable. Monster Jam fans. right, Glasgow, what'd you guys think of that one? It is now time for our best trick competition. So each one of these riders, they're going to have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena all the way to the other. And you guys are going to be scoring them at judgeszone.com, just like we've been doing all event long, like our Monster Jam Superstar. So QR code is up there. Remember, you got 20 seconds after their best trick. And in just a little bit, we're going to crown a winner. So are you guys ready to rock? Yeah? Glasgow, are you ready to rock? Let's go!
We're going to kick things off with our first competitor up. Make some noise for Dean Pate. Dean Pate is our first rider. He's going to set the tone here for the rest of the field of competitors here. Get ready and get set as he takes to the sky here. Coming to you from California, back in the States here. When you see that front tire hit that red mat, it is time to get loud!
A backflip heel clicker from Dean Pate to kick things off. Absolutely incredible. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Remember, you got 20 seconds to lock in those scores for our very first competitor, setting the bar for all of his fellow riders here in the FMX Best Trick Competition.
All right, Dean Pate throws down the backflip heel clicker, and the scores are locked. Your score for Dean Pate is... You gave him an 8.916. Good score to start things off here. Coming up next, we got Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, a big veteran here of our freestyle motocross. We'll get ready to see what he can do here in just a moment. Remember the score to beat, 8.916 from Dean Pate. And now we'll see what he can do. Glasgow, I need you all to scream!
We got a backflip variation right now from Jared LaRue. So as he's doing that rotation, he actually extends his back leg while he's upside down. So a little bit of a different take than that of our current leader, which is Dean Pate, who has that backflip heel clicker. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com.
So Dean Pate is the score to beat, 8.916. That's the score to beat, and you have 4 seconds left now at judgeszone.com. Time is ticking down here. Again, Dean Pate, 8.916. Your score for Jared LaRue is... You gave him an 8.345. All right, coming up next, our third rider up is Vivian Gantner. Vivian Gantner, our next rider here in our best trick competition. We'll see what he can throw down here. Score to beat still is Dean Pate with a big score. All right, everyone make some noise and get loud for Vivian Gantner.
An incredible KOD. Unbelievable. Holds on to the handlebars and then fully extends his body into almost a handstand-like position. Really, really difficult to pull off. It involves a lot of flexibility. You hear me say that a lot because flexibility and agility are key here when it comes to this level of athleticism. So let's see how that is reflected in the scores.
Scores are locked. Score to beat Dean Pate, 8.916. And your score for Vivian Gantner is... We got a new leader, 9.252. All right, our final rider up. It's Brody Nibbs. All right, Brody has to throw it down because Vivian Gantner is the score to beat with a 9.252, the only one in the nines here in the best trick competition. We will see what Brody Nibbs can throw down here tonight as he gets set for his one attempt. Scotland, make some noise!
And we got a backflip to close out the best trick competition. Cody Nibs, our final competitor. It all comes down to this. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Couple more seconds to lock in those scores.
It'll be between Vivian Gantner and Brody Nibs, and it will be up to you to decide here at judgeszone.com. Score just like you've been doing for our Monster Jam drivers. Scores are locked. Vivian Gantner, 9.252. Drum roll, please. Your score for Brody Nibs is 8.326, which means your winner is Vivian Gantner.
And we're going to have the opportunity to chat with him in just a little bit. But Glasgow, do you want some more? It is now time for our epic grand finale. All right, this is what we call our Monster Jam trains. Each one of these superstars are going to soar through the air, back to back to back. It's going to be absolutely incredible, but remember the rule. The louder you scream, the higher they fly, the cooler the trick. The train is getting ready to leave the station. Can I get a choo-choo? Here they come. I don't know. Should we keep it going? Let's bring them around again. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely incredible. Glasgow, should we do it one more time? Should we do it one more time? I need everybody to say it with me. One more time. One more time. Louder. All right, guys. For the final time, down the ramp. Give it up for your FMX superstars. Vivian, I'm going to give you a second to catch your breath. Congratulations. The first win of the weekend. What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the first time I won this competition, actually. So thank you all, guys.
And talk us through that particular best trick, the best trick that you performed. How do you execute something like that?
Well, you got to start small and then with a little Superman and try to get your legs higher and higher until you go straight up.
And I know we got a lot of young kiddos in the arena right now who might want to be an FMX superstar one day. So how did you get your start? How did you start your career?
Well, I saw some videos of guys doing this kind of stuff, and then I was kind of hooked. And from that on, I just tried really hard. And now I'm here, like never gave up.
Well, Monster Jam fans, just like him, you can never give up and you can walk away as a best trick winner. Give it up for him one more time. It is officially time to jump into our next competition. These guys are about to get a little dizzy, all right? We're looking for speed, number of revolutions, and what I personally like to call the razzle-dazzle wow factor. Glasgow, are you guys ready for Monster Jam Donuts?
We are going to kick things off with our first driver up, Matt Cody, Grave Digger.
Put your hands together for Matt Cody, Grave Digger. And then head on over to judgeszone.com. An awesome way to kick off Monster Jam Donuts. I kind of lost count on that one, but the acceleration, the speed was absolutely incredible, Kay.
Where did you get the razzle-dazzle wow factor? I love that.
Isn't it fun?
I love that.
Razzle-dazzle. It just like ups the ante a little bit.
You made it up?
I did.
I love that. All right, we'll see if you guys thought that Matt Cody and Gravedigger had the razzle-dazzle wow factor. All right, the scores are locked in. Your score for Matt Cody and Gravedigger is... Oh, great score, 8.100. Our next driver coming up, Blake Granger, Megalodon.
Let's hear it for Blake Granger, Megalodon. You guys know what to do. You know where to go. In your opinion, was that a better donut presentation than that of our current leader? Matt Cody and Gravedigger, we're going to find out. About 5 seconds left.
Burning rubber, taking names. Blake Granger is the name. Waiting to see what you thought about that. He even lifted up those BKT tires into a little bit of a cyclone as well. Gravedigger 8.100. That is the score to beat. Your scores are locked in. Let's see that score for Megalodon. 8.277. We got a new leader. So with that, Megalodon takes the top spot here, 8.277, and we're going to get ready for our third driver up. It is Charlie Pocken, the amazing Spider-Man.
Give it up for Charlie Pocken, the amazing Spider-Man. Definitely getting a little dizzy here in the donut competition. Great revolutions. We're seeing a lot of those cyclones with those BKT tires coming off the track. Let us know what you guys thought.
Woo, a little dizzy out there. Charlie trying to get his bearings there. I don't know how they do it. I don't even like rides that are dizzy at all, so good for them. It is Spider-Man's Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man's Charlie Pauken, finishing up his really nice presentation there on the donut, lifting those BKT tires up, getting some nice speed and revolutions. 8.277 is the score to beat from Blake Granger and Megalodon. Your score for the Amazing Spider-Man is... All right, you gave him a 7.991. Let's take a look at the video board where we stand right now in our Monster Jam donut competition. Megalodon's Blake Granger is the leader right now, 8.277. Matt Cody's Gravedigger with an 8.1. And Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man, currently sitting in third with a 7.991. We are halfway through our donut competition. Our fourth driver up, let's give it up for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor.
Give it up for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Got some nice revolutions in there. Okay, she did start to drift a little bit. I'm curious if she still had a little bit more gusto in her. Could she have kept on going in those Monster Jam donuts?
Well, she was sliding pretty far out there to the boundary, so that is why her donut run is cut short here. But Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor, you know, we saw her last weekend throw down some great donuts, so sometimes that concrete can get a little slick out there, so it's more of a drifting donut, I guess. If you liked that, if you thought it was kind of unique, then you can get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Your score for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor is 6.234. Coming up next, we got Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Give it up for Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Bari, are you dizzy out there? Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. Did you count how many revolutions he did? I'm getting word it could be 14 revolutions. That is crazy. I don't even know how he's driving in a straight line right now. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. Score to beat Megalodon, 8.277. A few more seconds left here at judgeszone.com to get those scores locked in for Bari Musauer and Black Panther. All right, scores are in. Score for Black Panther is 8.988. We got a new leader. We have our final competitor up. It will be between Black Panther and this driver here. It is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. JCB Digatron has been perfect so far. Will he be able to keep the streak alive? We will find out here in just a moment. Make some noise for JCB Digatron. All right, I'm getting word that Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron threw down 9 revolutions. Did you count any differently? Let us know at judgeszone.com. Did you think they were better than Barry Musauer and Black Panther? Do you think he deserves the win? It'll be up to you to decide. Our final competitor here of Monster Jam Donuts. The score to beat Black Panther, 8.988. That is the score to beat. Drum roll, please. Your score for JCB Digatron is 8.295. The streak is broken. Your winner of donuts, Barry Musauer, Black Panther.
Bye. Congratulations. I mean, listen, we talk about this a lot. Anytime when it comes to Monster Jam Donuts, you are a Guinness World Record holder, and you showed it once again here today. Those revolutions were absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I got a little dizzy out there, man. That was fun. Are you guys having fun? Woo, man. Donuts is a lot of fun. You know, I like to tell people I like to eat donuts too. But, you know, I got to fit in my fire suit, so I try to not eat too many of them. But, man, we're having a blast out here in Monster Jam Ramped Up. Right here on the Monstergon. That donut competition just gets me pumped up. You guys want to see Monster Jam Freestyle?
And now, Barry, that bumps you up to second place currently in the BKT overall event leaderboard, okay? So it really is all going to come down to Monster Jam Freestyle. So what do you have up your sleeve?
You know, I'm just going to leave it all out here on the track. You know, this is a long time since we've been here. It's been a year. So these fans have been waiting a long time for us to come back. I'm excited to hit the floor for freestyle. We got 75 seconds to do whatever we want. There's a backflip ramp out here. Who knows, you know? There's some big air in store. I can't wait. I'm ready to do it right now. What do you say?
Monster Jam fans, give it up for one more time. Barry Musauer, Black Panther.
Congratulations there to Barry Musauer, Black Panther, now sitting in second with 14 points, but still Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron in the lead with 17 points. 12 points belonging to Gravedigger puts him in the third spot. The Amazing Spider-Man currently sitting in fourth, and Megalodon and Thor round out your 6 competitors here as well. That is where we stand right now, the BKT overall event leaderboard, and it is going to come down to our final competition. That is Monster Jam Freestyle. Our drivers will have 15 seconds, must complete 15 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. This is your last opportunity to help us crown a winner at judgeszone.com. Look for the creativity, the big air, the wow moments, the use of the entire Monstergon, the technical moves, combinations, and of course anything else you see out there on the track. Freestyle is coming up next. All right, it is time for us to look at the video board. We're going to play a game called the Helmet Shuffle. This is where we're going to hide one of our trophies under 3 helmets, and you have to keep your eyes locked to the video board and help me find where this trophy is, all right? So, watch the video board. There's the trophy. It is currently under helmet number 2. Now they're shuffling. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Don't blink! Don't sneeze. Don't wipe your eyes. Uh-oh, what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Oh, no, they kept going. Ooh. Wait, I think I still know. Actually, I don't know. No, I do. No, maybe? Okay. I think it's 3. But I could be wrong because I did not know that they tricked me. All right, who thinks it's number 1? Make some noise if you think it's number 1. Okay, what about number 2? What about number 3? Oh, we're conflicted. 2 and 3, it sounds like. All right, let's see those helmets. Oh, I was wrong. It's not 3. It's not 1. Make some noise if you picked number 2. You outsmarted me, and I probably knew the answer. It was number 2.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it is time for each and every one of you to help us get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So here's what I need you to do. Take out your smartphones. Awesome. You're going to turn on your flashlights, and you're going to follow my lead. All right, here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Stay to the beat. Glasgow! We've reached the pinnacle of the event! This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Seconds left. Get some big air. With the clock ticking down, we've hit 15 seconds. He has the power of vibranium on his side with that one. It is Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Let us know what you thought of the first competitor out in Monster Jam Freestyle. Took full advantage of all the obstacles. Got some really great air. But remember, you guys got all the power. So get those scores locked in. All right, our first competitor wraps up
his freestyle run. Time to get those scores locked in. JudgesZone.com. He throws down some really nice moves there. Gets some big air as well. There he is. Makes a noise. All right, your scores are locked. Your score for Black Panther is 8.397. Coming up next, we got our next driver up, Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. $15 seconds left for Chelsea Van Cleve, and Thor making great use of the entire obstacle throughout her freestyle run. Clock is ticking down. Big air to finish things off.
She brought the thunder. Now it's time for you guys to show the love by going to JudgesZone.com. You guys have been doing an awesome job all event long, so thank you guys so much for participating and really immersing yourselves in Monster Jam Ramped Up. So make sure you are still continuing on with that during Monster Jam Freestyle. Lock in those scores. Again, that code GLA.
Black Panther, 8.397. That is the score to beat from Barry Musauer and Black Panther. And there's Chelsea Van Cleve, driver of Thor. As the clock ticks down here, scores are in. Your score to beat again, 8.397 from Barry Musauer and Black Panther. Your score for Thor is, you gave her a 7.012. Coming up next, we've got Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. $15 seconds left for JCB Digatron.
is Brandon Arthur, JCB Tigatron. About 20 seconds left to slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that run. Couple more competitors left. It's all going to come down to Monster Jam Freestyle.
Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron definitely wants to try to take that win here tonight to kick things off here in Glasgow as we bring Monster Jam ramped up back here for a second year in a row. Scores are locked. Black Panther 8.397. That's the score to beat. Your score for Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron is, you gave him a 7.773. So we are halfway through our freestyle, and this is where we stand right now on the leaderboard. Black Panther and Barry Musauer currently your score to beat and on the top spot, 8.397. Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron just completes his freestyle. Now that puts him in the second position, 7.773. And Chelsea Van Cleven Thor throws down a great freestyle. That puts her in third with a 7.012. We have 3 more drivers remaining. Of course, on deck, the amazing Spider-Man, Gravedigger, and Megalodon still yet to freestyle. No one has hit that backflip ramp yet. And we will see if this next driver does. It is Blake Granger, Megalodon. Looks like he's lining up for the backflip. 26 seconds left on the clock. Let's hear it for Blake Granger, Megalodon, attempting the backflip. Had some success last weekend here, just not enough power, a little under rotation. Nonetheless, pretty cool backflip attempt there for Blake Granger and Megalodon, throwing down some nice technical moves throughout his freestyle as well. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. You see that black mat there, though, that relieves obviously a lot of pressure off of the cement as well to try to land those backflips just in case they under-rotate or anything like that. And that's why you see that black mat there by the backflip ramp. Our JCB recovery team out there as well. Big shout out to them. Helping us out here, and of course, official JCB equipment provider of not only this weekend's Monster Jam, but all of our Monster Jams across the country and around the world. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Black Panther, 8.397. Your score for Blake Granger and Megalodon is, we got a new leader, 8.908.
I'm joined in the stands right now with Ollie and Jakes, and we're having an awesome time. I gotta know, Ollie, what did you think of that backflip?
Amazing.
Amazing! What about you? That was so cool.
I mean, it was cool, but it was a bit unfortunate that he didn't land it.
It was, but you see, he's safe. He just got out of the Monster Jam truck. So a little bit unfortunate, Blake, but he's doing good, see? There we go. All right, guys, we are going to play some Monster Jam trivia. Take a look at that video board. All right, I heard B, but I want to hear what everybody says, okay? Yell it out. What do you guys think the answer is? Yell if you think it's A. All right. B, a dedicated switch. C, a phone app. Oh, what about by saying please? Oh, you guys are so polite. I love that. All right, talk to your brother. Come up with the answer. Talk to your brother. Go ahead. Make sure. I'm not listening. I'm not looking. This is very intense conversation. All right, I'm jumping back in. What do you guys think it is?
B. B.
B, dedicated switch. Let's see if they're right. Awesome job. Congratulations. So guess what? I'm sending both of you guys home with some Monster Jam swag. So that is a Gravedigger hat signed by Matt Cody. You got a Black Panther hat signed by Barry Musauer. Monster Jam fans, give it up for them. They're going home winners here at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
Let's take a look at that replay brought to you by Blake Granger and Megalodon. Lines up for the backflip. And just not enough rotation. Lands hard on the front tires. You can see there's some bent shocks there, a broken tie rod. Even the drive shaft is down there as well. You can see that yellow cage there. That's the drive shaft cage that protects the drive shaft as well. So our technicians and crew chiefs are going to have a little work to do here, Christina, following tonight's event.
Yeah, absolutely, Kay. I mean, listen, our UNOH technicians are truly the best in the business. They work tirelessly, day out, day in. They are the first ones in, the last ones out on an event day to make sure that these Monster Jam trucks not only look amazing, but more importantly, that they are safe for our Monster Jam superstars. So we're going to make sure that that Monster Jam truck is ready to rock and roll going into tomorrow's 2 events.
All right, we're going to move on with our next driver coming to the track, Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man. $15 seconds left on the clock. From my angle, I can't see anything that's stopping him. Maybe there's something actually in the front right side of the tire there for the amazing Spider-Man. Broken sway bar.
Getting word now that that will officially do it for the amazing Spider-Man, that there might be a broken sway bar on that Monster Jam truck, which is why he was not able to complete those remaining 15 seconds. But he does qualify for a score, so make sure that you guys are heading on over to judgeszone.com and lock in the scores for Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man.
You can see that close-up up there. That was a sway bar arm, which is kind of like your, I guess you could say like your elbow on your arm. So it allows there's some movement there And there you see it right there. So it is actually, as long as there's nothing else broken, that should be a pretty quick fix there for our technicians and crew chiefs. Unfortunate ending there, but nonetheless, a great run there from Charlie Bakken and the amazing Spider-Man. He collects a score of 7.084. He is our final competitor of Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's get loud for Matt Cody, Grave Digger. I'm getting word that he's not going to be able to finish his run. You can hear there was no power there leading up to the log stack, and he left 37 seconds on the clock. But can you show him some love here, though? Sometimes it's just those machines. Matt Cody, Grave Digger. Not the way he wanted to complete this freestyle run with 37 seconds left on the clock, but you can still get those scores locked in for Grave Digger and Matt Cody. Couple more seconds there, judgeszone.com. There he is. Show him some love. That is kind of the sign here we use at Monster Jam to let you know that it's broke. Unfortunately, he can't finish his run. Scores are locked. Remember, the score to beat is Blake Granger, Megalodon. He collected an 8.908. We're about to crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. Your score for Gravedigger, 6.703, which means your freestyle winner is Blake Granger, Megalodon. And we're going to add that 6 points to the official total as we get set to crown our BKT overall event champion with 6 in JCB Racing, 6 in the Skills Challenge, 5 in Donuts, and 4 in Freestyle for a total of 21 points. Your BKT overall event champion is... He continues on the winning streak, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Brandon, a huge congratulations. I know you were eager for this last weekend, and now here you are on the Monster Gone with your partner in crime who worked behind the scenes on that incredible JCB Digatron to make sure that you were able to come out here, perform your best, and walk away with the hardware.
Yeah, we were able to do it. You know, Steve right here, this guy, he takes care of the truck. We had some truck issues last week that may or may not cost us an overall event championship, but I can tell you what, he worked all week hard on this truck and got that Digatron truck ready up, fired up, and ready to go, and we were able to get it here in front of you, all amazing fans here tonight. So thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys for coming out here. It's our second time out here. We had a blast out here last time. We had a blast out here tonight. I can tell you what, we still got 3 more great events to come back out. So if you enjoyed it here tonight, feel free to come on back, man. We'll appreciate you guys. But it feels good. We've been on a little bit of roll these last couple weeks, and I've been doing a lot of driving and feeling great. And there's a whole lot of Monster Jam left here this weekend, and there's a whole lot of competition to still go down. So it's going to be one great weekend. Thank you guys. Let's hear it. Who enjoyed some Monster Jam tonight?
Give it up one more time, your BKT overall event champion, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. And now we got to take a moment to hear from your Monster Jam freestyle winner, Blake Granger, behind the wheel of Megalodon. Blake, I was up there by Block H, and everybody went nuts when you hit that backflip ramp, excuse me, and it was absolutely off the charts. I know you didn't land it the way you wanted it to, but it was still absolutely amazing.
Most definitely. You know, we're trying to do crazy things in these 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks. And, you know, last weekend in Birmingham, I landed both of them. And my best one was going a little slower, so I tried to slow it down a little bit. I ended up going in too slow, which unfortunately I didn't get enough air to get the rotation. But, hey, that's Monster Jam. Anything can happen. But you know what? We're going to get that truck repaired. We still got 3 more events to go. I'm good. Thanks to all the Monster Jam safety equipment. I was laying upside down, upset that I didn't land it, perfectly fine, ready to do it again so I can land it. So you guys come back and see us. We got 3 more events. We will land that backflip for you guys. Come back and see us. I hope you guys had fun.
Congratulations to Blake Granger, Megalodon, our freestyle winner, and of course our BKT overall event champion. He continues on the winning streak there from last Sunday into Friday night here in Glasgow, and that is Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron. It has been an exciting night as we kick things off here in Glasgow for the 2nd year in a row, bringing you Monster Jam ramped up. And of course, you still have time to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise. Don't forget Tacoma, Washington, and St. Louis, Missouri happen tomorrow. You can catch it on youtube.com/Monster Jam. On behalf of Christina Moore, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you tomorrow at